Escentric Molecules, Molecule 1 and Escentric 1 are turning 15 this year. Can you believe it? 15 years old? I can't believe it's been around for 15 years. I discovered Molecule 1 probably early on in my journey in the fragrance community, in the fragrance reviewing game. I think going back to 2013, but it's been around for a long time, 15 years. So Escentric Molecules is collating molecule stories, and I'm going to let you know all about this, where you can participate and perhaps have your story end up on a limited edition bottle of Molecule 1. But in addition to that, I'm going to let you know a little bit about Molecule 1 and Escentric 1 if you still don't know about it, and also let you know how I discovered Molecule 1 and also how some of my friends and colleagues discovered Molecule 1, all coming right up. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. I'm a big fan of Molecule 1. I like it for its minimalistic wearing experience whenever I'm tired of fragrances but I still want something on. Or I also like to use it for kind of as a primer, a booster, a layering tool. So there's many usages for it. And I've turned it on to so many folks. And folks that don't like fragrances, because I do have some friends that are not into it, and when they discover Molecule 1, they go crazy over it. So that's what this is all about. I'm going to let you know all about how you can participate in this Molecule Stories, and then also just let you know how I experienced or discovered the fragrance myself, and let you know a little bit about the fragrance if you still don't know it. But before I get to all this, if this is your first time tuning into the channel and you still haven't subscribed, please do click the subscribe button below and also click the bell so that you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. Let me read you what I received. To celebrate the 15th anniversary of Escentric Molecules and the famed Molecule 1 and Escentric 1, Escentric Molecules is collating #Molecule Stories by fans of how they encountered the brand. The best 30 stories will feature on limited edition bottles of Molecule 1 and Escentric 1. The story editions will launch this autumn. The winners of the best Molecule stories will have their stories featured on the bottle and receive a pair of limited editions and an invite to an online Q&A with Escentric Molecules founder Geza Schoen. Each bottle will also feature a QR code that will link to a story edition page on escentric.com featuring the winning stories. Geza will also pick his favorite story, and the winner will receive a one-of-a-kind neon wall piece created from their story. Escentric Molecules have set up a dedicated page on their website for fans to submit their stories, and the link will be found in the info box. Deadline for submissions is 15th August 2021. So that sounds exciting. Let me tell you a little bit about Molecule 1 if you don't know about it. Escentric Molecules Molecule 1 launched in 2006. Again, it's 15 years old. It is a minimalistic fragrance. Let me show you the bottle. I've shown it plenty of times in different videos. As you can see, it's clear bottle, kind of got a scientific kind of electronic kind of visual on the glass. I like this fragrance, as I said, for its minimalistic qualities, not only to wear on its own, but to use to layer with other fragrances. I kind of use it to boost up fragrances that are kind of weak, like citruses. I spray this on, and then I spray the citruses on top, even vanillas and things like that if I want a little bit of a woody touch. Because in the end, Escentric Molecules Molecule 1 features ISOE Super. That's the star. It's a minimalistic fragrance to wear on its own. But there is its counterpart, the Escentric 01, which is this, which takes the Molecule 1 note, ISOE Super, from here and puts it in here along with other notes. So if you don't like simplistic, minimalistic fragrances, you can still wear it with a more complex experience in Escentric 1. So that's pretty much the difference between the two. But in addition to the ISOE Super in Escentric 1, there's also incense, mastic, lime, pink pepper, aldehydes, orris, hedione, and muscone. With this one, I get the woods, kind of the musky woods experience that's in ISOE Super, along with a kind of a peppery incense experience with light citruses and light floral and musky touches. So that's the difference between the two. But how I discovered Molecule 1, early on in my journey, I was on a previous channel. I had this Facebook friend And a lot of times when you meet new people, they kind of start sending you samples. One of the packages this guy sent me was this big box and a big sample of Molecule 1. He said, you got to try it because I know you like cedar fragrances because I love cedar. I'm a Lebanese guy, cedars of Lebanon. So I like the smell of cedar wood. And this kind of to me does smell a little cedar woody, but I think I get more of a combination of cedar wood, sandalwood, plus, I get the muskiness in there, dry woods experience and ambery touches all mixed into one experience. So that's why he thought I would like cedar fragrances. And so I got his package and I immediately took out the Escentric Molecules Molecule 1. I sprayed it and I was like, I don't smell anything. Nada. Nada, nada, nada. So this is a story not only have I experienced, I hear it from many people. I hear alcohol, there's nothing there. It's light, I'm anosmic to it, all these things. But this is if you are testing it for the first time. I know some people might not smell it at all, but for me, after several tries, I can totally smell Molecule 1. In fact, I can smell it off of people if they wear it, and I have friends that love this stuff. And they love wearing it, and it's that kind of minimalist experience. You do experience the woods, and again, for me, it's like a cedar sandalwood combo. More cedar, a little light sandalwood, because it's to me, it's not ultra dry, and I experience cedar as a note, as a dry experience because it's dry woods. Sandalwood, I get creamy touches, so it's kind of a smooth wear for me. Not so much dry, although it is dry, but it's a combo of the dry and smooth. That's why I feel like there's a little bit of a sandalwoody touch in here, but perhaps it's not, and I'm just, experiencing that. But that's kind of my first experience with this, but as I said, I do smell it now. I smell it off of people when they wear it. Friends wear this stuff, and I can smell it off of them. And it has a great trail, even though you might be anosmic to it, or you might smell it very lightly, someone on the other side is going to smell it off of you, and it garners compliments. It really, really does. So that's what's great about this, and I think this Molecule Stories idea is a great idea. If you have a kind of a similar story to mine, you can always, post about it and use that hashtag Molecule Stories. I hope you guys end up posting your stories and use the hashtag Molecule Stories so that when Escentric Molecules team goes around looking for different stories to compile and collate, as they mentioned, they can find the best one. Maybe one of yours would be the best. I'm not sure I'm going to post mine, but maybe I will. Who knows? But I'm sure you guys have something a little better, maybe perhaps a greater story. But some of the stories that I've heard from folks, also one big time that I had some friends experience Molecule 1 was I was having a perfume party probably around 2016. I had invited a bunch of people that don't know perfumes, and some of them were not into perfumes, some of them were, and the ones that didn't like or was not into perfumes, I was passing this around. A lot of people were really excited about it. They liked the idea of minimalistic, they liked the idea of one note, they liked the idea of woody fragrance. So they started smelling it, passing it around. And I think from that party of about 12 people, I think 3 people ended up, ending up buying bottles of Escentric Molecules Molecule 1. In fact, a few of the friends that came, 2 of them have been repeat customers. They bought bottles over and over again. So I'm sure you guys have similar stories, and if you do, make sure to use the Molecule Stories hashtag, so when the folks behind the brand are looking for or compiling the stories, they can come across your story. Either way though, I think Molecule 1 is a great fragrance to have in your arsenal, like to have with your collection of fragrances, because not only is it great for when you're burnt out on wearing fragrance and you want something minimalistic, you grab your Molecule 1, but as I said, I like to use it for layering. I love it for layering for various fragrances like citruses and vanillas that want some woody touches. But then again, if you don't like the idea of a minimalistic fragrance, but you want the idea of a Escentric Molecules fragrance, and the ISOE Super. Definitely check out the Escentric one as well. As I said, it's a lot of ISOE Super with incense and mastic, and you know, I get a very incensey, peppery citrus combo with this one, and it's more complex than the very minimalistic Molecule one. Either way, guys, thanks so much for tuning in to watch today's video on Escentric Molecules. Molecule 1 and Escentric 1 celebrating 15 years. I still can't believe it's been around that long. Launched in 2006. Amazing. And I think it's still going strong. A lot of fans for this fragrance. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know your stories. Put it down in a comment so I can find out. Did you guys experience something similar to what I experienced when I first experienced Molecule 1? Were you anosmic to it? Did you not smell it? I'd love to find that out. And I hear this over and over again, but maybe there's some of you new out there that are first time watching my videos and commenting. Please put a comment down so I can find out. Either way, guys, good luck with their contest. Hopefully one of you guys wins. Either way, if you have any questions or comments, please list below. Please like this video. Please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye. Oh, and I hope you guys enjoyed the no hat. Yeah, I did shoot some videos without the hat. I'll get back to the hat. The hat is what this channel is all about, but when you get a brand new haircut, does it look okay? I kind of like to, you know, show off my haircut, I guess. Either way, thanks again. Have a good one. Goodbye.